Welcome to Aqua Odyssey's 3D interactive travel guides, Catalina. A small island located approximately 22 miles off the coast of Southern California, Catalina has been a part of the Los Angeles County since 1913 and remains a popular getaway from the hustle and bustle of big city life. One of the Channel Islands, Catalina holds many beauties above and below the water for travelers visiting this aquatic getaway. Reaching the island couldn't be any easier with one of the many boat charter services such as the Catalina Express. Whale and dolphin sightings are a common occurrence on the one-hour cruise to this beautiful island. The island is richly populated with an exotic variety of rare wildlife, both on land and under the sea, making Catalina an ideal vacation spot for divers and landlubbers alike. Catalina has one of the most diverse populations of wildlife in North America. Nearly 300 bison inhabit Catalina's interior after being introduced to its wildlife in 1924 as a part of a national effort to prevent the extinction of these wonderful creatures. Avalon Bay harbors the island's main population. Avalon's laid-back Crescent Avenue features a variety of seaside attractions, hotels, and restaurants to fit all budgets. From a cozy bed and breakfast like the Old Turner Inn to the exquisite Avalon Hotel, accommodations are conveniently located near the main boardwalk where guests can shop, dine, or stroll along enjoying the California sun and gentle ocean breeze. Spend a morning hitting the links on Avalon's tournament-worthy golf course or simply enjoy the scenery. Catalina has something for everyone. Every morning in Avalon Bay begins with a breathtaking sunrise. This is one vacation where you don't want to sleep in. Just look at what you might be missing. Nestled snugly in a half-circle bay at the southern end of Catalina, the city of Avalon covers about 1 square mile of island and has a year-round population of 3,500 residents. The northern edge of the city features the legendary Avalon Casino, its most famous landmark. William Wrigley Jr. of chewing gum and Chicago Cubs fame loved Catalina so much that he purchased the island in 1919 and built many of its beautiful landmarks, such as the Inn on Mount Ada, his family's home in Avalon. Another, preserved in its 116-year-old furnishings, is the Holly Hill House. If you want to rub elbows with the city's elite at the legendary Tuna Club, or the historic Yacht Club, the oldest on the West Coast, you'll have to be members. Charter services drop off and pick up visitors at the conveniently located boat landing, welcoming all to this fabulous tourist destination. Avalon lies in a valley surrounded by Catalina's mountainous island terrain. The views are simply amazing from the surrounding hills looking down into Avalon Bay and the city's many seaside attractions. And don't worry, the views are free. Avalon's main thoroughfare has plenty to keep visitors amused with shopping, a variety of bars and restaurants. It's no wonder the city attracts such a diverse and unique variety of travelers. The famous Green Pleasure Pier is a favorite among locals and visitors alike. Boats load and unload around the clock with seagoing travelers. Enjoy fresh seafood for lunch on the pier and take a relaxing stroll down Avalon Strip. The sights and surroundings alone are priceless. As you can see, dress codes on Avalon are ultra-casual with plenty of shorts and bikinis all summer long. Avalon City is a pedestrian's paradise as everything is located within walking distance. However, bicycles are readily available for rent and golf carts are also used if you happen to be in a rush to get somewhere. Avalon is also a popular port of call for Pacific cruise ships, so you just might find yourself enjoying the city on your next cruise. Nothing beats an afternoon of sun, sand, and the slow rolling waves of Avalon Beach, playing frisbee, tossing the football around, or taking a swim in the refreshing waters of Avalon Bay. Avalon's chime tower greets visitors every 15 minutes. Zane Grey, famous author of Wild West tales including Riders of the Purple Sage and The Vanishing American, also kept a home in Avalon. The charming southwestern Pueblo is now a hotel where guests enjoy postcard views of Avalon Bay from the hotel's patio. The Wrigley Memorial pays tribute to the island's most famous resident and its greatest patron. For fans of aquatic life, both above and below, Avalon makes dreams a reality. Try your luck at catching the big one with a fishing charter or explore the beauty beneath the water on one of Avalon's scuba charters. Relax and enjoy the scenery and good company on a cocktail cruise. Or if you're feeling really adventurous, try parasailing for a unique view of Avalon Bay. When the sun goes down in Avalon, things really heat up with the city's active nightlife. Shoot some pool, sing your favorite karaoke songs, and dance the night away at the Chi Chi Club. Avalon's nightlife caters to all. After so much fun and excitement, it's nice to relax on the beach and lose yourself in the pages of a great book. Take a trip back in time to the sheer exuberance of the roaring 20s at the famous Avalon Casino. Opened in 1929, the casino never served as a gambling house, which may have some of you scratching your heads, but there's no irony here. Casino means gathering place in Italian, which is exactly what this masterpiece of Art Deco design and architecture is. The Avalon Casino features an elegant theater that hosts first-run movies and seats over 1,100 guests. You've never experienced movies in an atmosphere like this. The theater is a staggering 143 feet across, with 43-foot ceilings. The walls are adorned with murals by renowned artist and designer John Gabriel Beckman, who also led the design team for Grumman's Chinese Theater in Hollywood. The casino ballroom situated above the theater has hosted countless parties over the years. The grandeur of the ballroom is no illusion, comfortably hosting up to 1,400 guests. It's the largest in the world and features many ornate and beautiful examples of handcrafted artisanship you simply can't find anywhere else today. It's clear to see why the Avalon Casino was and still is the focal point of Catalina's entertainment. Now that you're familiar with Catalina's many spectacular landmarks and hotspots, let's talk more about the island's huge variety of activities on land, above, and below the sea. Catalina is ideal for divers of any experience level. From no experience at all to master, the underwater preserve located just off Casino Point offers easy access to beginners. Just suit up and take the stairs into another world beneath the waves. Catalina's kelp forests are the only of its kind that grow in American waters and form a unique habitat for a variety of game fish and marine life, such as this calico bass. Man-made reefs are always an adventure to explore, and Catalina features several, like the Valiant, a luxury yacht that burned and sank in Descanso Bay in 1930. You never know what you'll see in the clear waters of Catalina. Don't worry, he's just curious. So you're not a diver. You just might change your mind once you get here.
I came here as a part-time boat operator to help give Bob Kennedy a few days off a week because he was the primary operator. And I wasn't a scuba diver at the time. And then I got hooked. So now I definitely dive, yeah.
Catalina has a number of charter services available for scuba divers interested in exploring some of the island's more remote sites, such as the mysteriously intriguing Sea Fan Grotto, a favorite of Scuba Love's King Neptune charter. Visibility is top-notch in the less populated sites, by divers at least, so a boat dive might be just what you're looking for to get a first-hand experience amongst Catalina's more exotic aquatic life. Bat rays, angel sharks, fish of many types and sizes, like the giant sea bass, or the vibrantly colored Garibaldi, California's protected state fish. These are just some of the many inhabitants you'll encounter on a diving expedition in Catalina's waters. There's always something new and exciting to find with each excursion into any of the island's vast diving areas. If you're not ready for diving yet, try snorkeling, or maybe rent a boat and cruise the coast. Parasail for a high-flying view. There is much to do in Catalina. Boating information can be obtained by visiting the Green Pleasure Pier, where the harbor master and vessel assist care for the many visitors that come to Catalina from the mainland in their own craft. There's plenty of docking and harbor space. If you prefer your ocean adventures above the surface, Catalina offers incredible fishing opportunities to satisfy the angler and all of us.
That's what it's all about right there, baby.
Charters, such as the Shamrock 2, supply everything you'll need for an unforgettable ocean adventure. From rods and reels to bait and highly experienced guides, the only thing you'll have to do is reel them in.
We're going to start rock cod. We're going to get inside for the halibut. We'll move into some sea bass if we smell them, if they're good. Depends how the current is.
The captains always know where to go and how to find the best fish in the bay and out at sea. Catalina is a prime fishing destination and has an abundance of game fish. Remember all those times you told your friends about the big one that got away? Chances are great that won't happen here. Enjoy the onboard entertainment and make some new friends while having the fishing experience of a lifetime. And this time you'll have pictures of the big one that didn't get away. Fishing in Catalina promises to satisfy anglers of all types. From the most experienced serious to those just wanting to try something new, all will leave with some new friends, great fish, and even greater memories. Now it's time to head back to land and enjoy the natural beauty of Catalina Island. And what better way to get up close and personal with Catalina's natural wonders than horseback riding? Gather up the entire family and head over to Catalina Stables, an authentic working stable located near the golf course in picturesque Avalon Canyon. Call ahead or just show up. There are plenty of horses to choose from, and the friendly and knowledgeable staff provide everything you'll need to ride the island. Trek through Avalon's canyons, lush hills, and forests. Ride the same backcountry John Wayne once traveled and enjoy the peaceful splendor the canyon offers. Experienced and friendly guides lead your journey while sharing some of their unique knowledge of the island.
This right here is called the lemonberry bush. The native Indians here used to collect these in big baths and make their own natural lemonade drink out of it. It takes a lot of berries, but it's really easy to do, and they're very tasty.
You'll feel like you're miles away from Avalon City while you're really just around the corner. Winding through the hills at a leisurely pace, Avalon Canyon on horseback offers a wonderful opportunity to relax and enjoy Catalina's natural beauty. If you really want to get away from it all, check out Catalina's northeastern isthmus, 2 harbors, where the San Pedro Channel and the Pacific Ocean are within a few hundred feet of each other. There's only one place to stay here, the Banning House Lodge, but Catalina always has something interesting going on, like this spearfishing tournament. Catalina hosts many tournaments yearly for game fish of all kinds, making it one of the leading fishing destinations in the world.
Hi, my name is Stacy Oddie. I'm the Executive Director of the Catalina Island Museum, and we're here at the museum, which is on the ground floor of the historic casino building. We were founded by community folks in 1953 who were very concerned about the preservation of our local heritage. And we've always been here in the casino doing that work and that job of collecting artifacts, preserving them, and then sharing them with the community. The island receives almost 1 million visitors a year, so we really want to make sure they get exposed to the cultural heritage of the island as well as, of course, the natural environment around us every day. We cover everything from the Native Americans who lived here over 7,000 years ago to virtually present day. And right here we're in the surroundings of our steamship exhibit. And the steamships, as you can imagine, were a very important part of our local history. Being on an island, you have to wonder how people got here, and for almost 100 years, steamships was the main mode of transportation for folks. The two that most people remember are the Avalon and the Catalina, which they called the Great White Steamer, and they ran from the 20s up through 1975 was when the Catalina finally left. And there was a lot of wonderful culture around the ships as well. People loved the trip over here, seeing dolphins and whales and flying fish. There were big bands on the boats and people danced all the way over here. People are excited to discover the Hollywood history that we have here over on the island. Catalina was used as Hollywood's backlot since the very early 1900s, and the early directors like D.W. Griffith and Cecil B. DeMille were over here frequently shooting all kinds of movies. Literally hundreds of movies were done over here, from early classics like The Ten Commandments, Ben-Hur, Mutiny on the Bounty, and it's still very much used today by Hollywood. We were a near location that could be made to look like all kinds of different locations and islands, and we could be tropical or desert or Mediterranean. So they were over here quite a lot, and people really enjoyed seeing the celebrities too when they were over here visiting during film shoots. Another exciting aspect of Catalina's history that people enjoy discovering is that the Chicago Cubs did spring training over here for about 30 years, from 1921 through 51. And the reason that happened was because William Wrigley Jr. happened to own both Catalina and the Cubs during that time period. And he was a smart marketer and an entrepreneur, and he decided to marry both of his passions and made sure that the Cubs did their spring training out here on the island, which of course brought a lot of media over here on the island while they were here doing their training. And a fun little story along with that is that Ronald Reagan got his discovery in Hollywood when he was out here actually doing radio broadcasting for a Cubs training. And when he had just a little bit of downtime, he slipped over on one of the steamers, did a little screen test, and when he got back home to the Midwest, got that phone call saying, "We want you to come out to Hollywood," and there started his career.
Catalina Island features a number of tour services to choose from, on land and at sea. Taking an organized tour of the island is a perfect way for families and large groups to experience Catalina's wildlife and natural beauty comfortably together. Services like Discovery Tours whisk visitors through the island's more remote and less traveled backcountry in a safari-style atmosphere. The comfortable ride and open seating allow guests countless photo opportunities of the island countryside's gorgeous greenery and its wide variety of wildlife. If you prefer even more comfort, there are also enclosed shuttle bus tours that make frequent stops along the way at some of Catalina's most spectacular views and frequent wildlife sightings. There's nothing quite like experiencing Avalon Bay from the hills high above. Just look at the view. It's a definite must-see during your stay on Catalina Island. Catalina also offers daily water tours throughout the year. So you're interested in seeing the island's exotic marine life, but just aren't quite ready for a diving expedition to view the world beneath the waves. A glass-bottom boat tour is a safe, easy, and convenient solution for a first-hand experience with the bustling marine life of the Pacific. It's also a great adventure for children of all ages. Try an undersea tour to really go below the waves. You'll be simply amazed and delighted as schools of beautifully colored and patterned fish glide by so close. You'll feel as if you're swimming with them, and you don't even need to dry off when you get back on land. With so much to offer, from its gorgeous island scenery and fascinating historical landmarks, to its eye-catching architectural and style, along with a variety of unique wildlife and seascapes, Catalina Island is the ideal destination for your next vacation. There truly is something for everyone. Thank you for joining Aqua Odyssey's 3D Interactive Travel Guides tour of Catalina. Visit our website to get your copy of the Catalina software to explore more and know before you go.